what we learned in last class? We learned about number one, how to create the project, then how to create the markers, and what is the advantage of the markers. Then we went for creating one new interface. As part of that new interface, we are trying to load the data from the table called as employee to the table called as ODS underscore employee. In that way we create here one interface we created. This is what the related interface. Now if you go and see this interface, first tab is overview tab anyhow. There you can see the name of the mapping. There you can see the context, and by default staging area is what? Target is the staging area. By default staging area is target. If you want to select staging area is something different, then you have to enable this one and you have to select whatever you want it. If you are not selecting anything here, then by default will go as what? Target. By default then it will go as what? Target. Now if you go to the next one, that is called as mapping tab. In the mapping tab you can observe we have two windows. The windows are called as, one is called as source window. Here we are going to drag and drop the sources whatever we require. We can take many sources, no problem. Proper joins we have to provide whenever we are taking more number of sources. Proper what you need to provide? Joins you have to provide. You can take many sources. But target is always only one. Target is what? Always only one. You cannot take more than one target. And whatever properties you wanted, that properties will be displayed in the properties window. For example, if I select here employee ID, then showing here employee ID corresponding details. Source column properties. What is source column name? Employee ID. For example, if I select here name, then showing here name corresponding logic, whatever logic you written. And we are selecting here, let's say type code corresponding showing mapping properties, and this is what available. So whatever part you are selecting, the part corresponding things it is going to show here. I selected entire source table, then showing as source properties, and we selected the resource called as employee resource is called as here data store, which is coming from the model called as, this is the model, this corresponding logical schema and context and physical schema, so on and so. Now target, if we select here target, there we have the name and we have here updated key, then context, then partition or subpartition, then data store, model, logical schema, like that. Okay, right. Now what next? Let us say go for here one tab is available. The tab is known as flow tab. If I click on this flow tab, there we have only one thing we got here, target. Why? Because even though the schemas are different, end of the day database is same database or not? The database is what? ORCL, and the source is coming from which schema? B224. What is schema name? HDBU O, right? HDBU O. And this is the target schema. This is B224 TDBU O. These two are schemas which are available. This is one schema, and this is another schema. Two schemas are belongs to same database. As both are belongs to same database, we are showing here everything is available under the target only. If I select here target, that means the name whatever available. If I click on that one, then automatically it is going to show you target properties. Don't select like this. It is showing what? Target detail properties it is showing here. Select the target total window. If you select the total target window, then you can observe here. I have here target properties. There, if you want the distinct rows only should be loaded into the target. In case in the source we have some duplications are available, you don't want any duplications. You want to load distinct things only, you want to load it. Then you can go and you can select the distinct rows. If I want to go for IKM selector, you can go and you can select the IKM selector. You can go and you can select the IKM selector. Right. So what you understand is, we understand here, if I select this target, it is expecting what? IKM selector it is expecting. IKM means integration knowledge module. Here, as we don't have any IKMs in this list, in the project, if I go here knowledge modules, if I expand here IKM, there do we have any IKMs? No. As we don't have any IKMs, it is showing here empty list only it is showing. How I can get that one? From where I can get that one? From where I can get that one? How I can get that one? From where I can get that one? Right. Come to the point. So we have here IKM selector is available, but these templates are free-defined. These templates are free-defined. These free-defined templates who created? Oracle guy created, and these things came at the time of installation. These things came at the time of installation. So where it is available? Physically, in any installation, if you go and see, that will be available in XML reference folder. In XML reference folder, where it is located. If you go for OBW home, Oracle ODE1 installation, Oracle DI, there I have XML reference. Inside this one, these all things are available or not? IKM. Okay, then we have here JKM, then we have here LKM, then we have here RKM, then we have here SKM, like that, a number of things are there. All are what? Predefined knowledge modules. And this path, whatever available, yes, there is a need to remember this path. We have to remember. We have to remember. In our live also, this path will be same like this only will be there. You have to remember, at least XML reference you have to remember. Very simple. Oracle ODA1, then Oracle DA, then XML reference path. Now, if I want to import that one, how I can do that one? IKM, I have to import it. Right click on that. There we have new integration knowledge module, or we can import the existing knowledge module. At this point of time, we don't have that much of education to create the new one. We can import the existing one, what Oracle guy given. If I click on this import knowledge module, then we are going to get one window. It's saying as what? File import directory is what? It's saying as OBW home, Oracle ODA1, Oracle DI, then XML reference. Automatically it is pointed because I worked in the previous batch also. I pointed that one, right? That's why it came. In your new installation, it may not be coming. If it is not coming, then you have to browse and you have to locate the path. You have to locate it. You have to locate what? XML reference path. You have to locate it. Once you locate it, inside that one, whatever we have, those all things are appearing here. In that one, tell me from where to where you want to move. If you want to move from one file to another file, then we have to use it. If you want to move from file to Hive, you have to use it. If you want to move from, let us say I want to move from Oracle to, let us say here you can observe here SQL to what? File means you have to use this one. But in our case, what here? Source, target. Both are part of your ORCL database only. And we have here IKM, SQL, control, append is available. This is SQL control append is generic knowledge module which is going to support any database which has the backend SQL is running. I mean to say Oracle listens SQL language or not. DB2 database also listens SQL language or not. Then Teradata also listens SQL or not. SQL server listens SQL or not. So whatever database which listens SQL or which understands SQL, for those all databases we can use IKM, SQL, control, append. Append mode means what? Suppose today 2 records are available in the source, that is loaded into the target. Tomorrow 4 records are available. Then what will happen? These 2 records will be there in the target. On top of it, extra 4 records will be loaded. That means 2 plus 4, total 6 records will be available. That's what called as appending. In existing data, whatever available, in that on top of it, it's going to be appended. On top of it, it's going to be appended. That's what we are selecting here, IKM SQL control append. The build number is just to identify the each and everything uniquely. This build number is available. And if you want to read more about this one, you can go for here and you can read the help document more about it. Who created this one? Oracle guy, integration knowledge module. It supports what? ISO 92 compliant database, something like that. Okay, anyhow, click on OK. Now try to click on OK here. Then it's trying to import in progress. So it is imported the objects. Object type is equal to knowledge module. Then object name is equal to IKM SQL control append. Imported as IKM SQL control append. Original ID is what? This one. New ID after import is what? 2001. Whenever you are importing, automatically did you notice or not previously? If you go for here, right click, import knowledge module. What way it is trying to import it? What mode it is? Duplication mode. Duplication means what? That ID is different. This ID is different. That's what the meaning of duplication, right? That's what we are seeing here. Different IDs we are seeing here. Different IDs we are seeing here. So in that way we got here what? IKM SQL control append. IKM SQL control append. Each and every object is going to uniquely identified by, if you see this one, open it. This is the IKM. This object is now uniquely identified by one ID. That ID is available. What is the ID? It is 2001. That is the internal ID. That's called as what? Internal ID. Each and every object uniquely identified by internal ID. Even if you go for your interface, what you created, if you go to the overview, then what is the internal ID? It is 2001. What is internal ID? 2001. It is available for this also. But anyhow, objects are different or not? This is what? Interface object. This is what? Knowledge model objects. Objects are different. That's the reason same ID is available also. It's okay. Because my parent is different. I may have some name. You also may have some name. But both are uniquely identified by using what? Our surname or our father's name, something like that, right? So here also, this is separate group. This is separate group. That is the reason same number it is given. Nothing to worry about it. Now, next point is what? Okay, we imported now IKM. What is next? You need to go for interface, then go to the flow tab and select your interface, whatever available. Then IKM selector in the bottom, what you need to select? IKM SQL control append. If I select here IKM SQL control append, then it is showing here insert, commit, flow control, recycle errors, like that, a number of things is showing. There we have one option. That option is called as flow control. What is this importance is, suppose you have some rules. Rule 1 is the employee ID should be unique. Rule 2 is the phone number should be 14 digits length. Rule 3 is first number should not be null. First name should not be null. Something rules are available. Those all rules we want to validate it. We can validate by using flow control. But this flow control, if you are selecting flow control, you are selecting as true. Flow control you are selecting as true. Then you must select one thing that is called as CKM. What do you need to select? CKM. CKM stands for check knowledge module. Check knowledge module. As of now, we are not that much of matured enough to understand what is CKM. So I am making this flow control is equal to false. Without making this flow control is equal to false, we cannot run this one. Why? Because I didn't map here what? CKM is empty. If CKM is empty, if I click on this run now, click on S, then it is going to throw an error. What is the error it is throwing? CKM not selected. CKM not selected. You selected the flow control is equal to true. Flow control is equal to true means what? You give an instruction to system by saying, boss, please check all the rules. What are the rules are available here? Any rules are available? Yes, one rule is there. What is the rule? Sys C0091670 is what? True. It is a primary key. It is what? Primary key. If you want to verify that one, if you go to the models, then if you go for the target model, then we have here ODS underscore employee. Then if you go for here constraints, what is this constraint? This is a constraint is available. What type of constraint it is? What type of constraint it is? Primary key constraint. Primary key constraint. Now, even though this is available, if you are not selecting the CKM, then it is a problem. Now, let us say if I go for flow control here, then I am selecting here as false. What is the meaning? Boss, you don't check anything. I know what I am loading. I know what I am loading. I already checked in the source side somewhere else, and I am giving now proper data only I am giving. That like that we are giving instruction to system. If you give like that, then click on the save here, then click on the run here. Then it is a context is development, logical agent is local, no agent, log level is something, click on OK. Now, we can see shortly information session is started. Now, if it started, where I can observe it, if you go to the operator tab, there I have all executions. What happened this one? This executed or not? Executed successfully. Now, if you want to observe one by one step, you can go and you can observe one by one step. Only 2 steps are available. Only 2 steps are available. Suppose it is failing also, you have to come here, you have to see the why it is failed. For example, now, let us see what happened internally. I am right clicking on the top layer, then I am saying as what? View. In the view, if you go and see here, you can observe here how many records are inserted, total how many rows are available, any errors occurred, any updates are happened, no, any deletes are happened, no. So no inserts, no deletes, no updates, and we have here number of inserts are 26, number of rows are 26. Okay, now what next? Let us say next one is available, this one, you go for here, open. Then I have here number of inserts are 26, number of rows are 26, then those all things are available. If I right click on this one, then go for open this one. What is the, whenever we have here code, that is very important tab for you. For debugging purpose, what? Code is very important for you. This is the main step. What is the main step here? It is saying as inserting new rows. Inserting new rows. If I go and try to see the code here, it's saying as what code it is, source side executed or target side executed? Huh? Source side nothing code. I am not seeing anything. So it is executed which side? Target side. Because both are available in the target, okay, same database is available. Everything is executed in the target side only. Now insert into this table whatever available, ODS underscore employee table. With these all columns we are trying to insert it, which are coming from these things, and this is what the SQL query. Tell me now, if we have the good knowledge on the SQL, we can understand this one very easily or not? Tomorrow if we face any problems also, you can take the select query and you have to see how it is working. How it is working. Getting my point? Okay. Now next is here committing. Once it is inserted here, insert statement is what? It is a DML command. Insert statement is DML command. As it is a DML command, we need what? Commit is required. Commit is required. That's why its commit is executing. Now, is it really data is loaded or not? How you can confirm? If you go to the designer, let me close this window. I don't want it. I don't want this one also. This one also. This one also. Then this is whatever target. Go to the mapping tab. Then I have here target. Right click on this. Then go for what? Number of rows. How many rows are available? 26 rows are in which table it is available? In ODS underscore employee table it is available. Right click on this one, then go for what? Data. Then data what you are seeing, employee ID, name, date, height, type code. All the records are came or not? What is it? Starts with 1001. 2 ends with 1022. 1026. 1001 to 1026, everything are available. And here, how many things are available? Go to the data. There you can see what is the starting number? 1001. Then ending number 1026 are available. This is part of what? Employee table. In the employee table, whatever records are available, everything came to the target or not? While we are moving it, we also did one thing, that is what? First name and last name, we concatenated it. First name and last name, we concatenated. Got it? Okay. Now click on close this one. So this is successfully completed. You loaded one table data into where? Another table. You loaded one table data into another table. While you are loading, we also concatenated first name and last name, whatever available, we concatenated that one. First name and last name, we concatenated that one. What next? What next? Let us go for the next one. The next one. The next exercise is available here. Let us go for our documentation. Question is very good question. After load data into target, then automatically staging area deleted or not? In fact, there is no staging area created in this situation. Why? Because everything is available in the same database. My table, employee table, ODS underscore employee table, both are available in the same database, right? The reason no staging area created here. No staging area created here. If staging area created also, yes, at the end of this one, it is going to drop. At the end of this one, it is going to drop. On fly, staging area will be created. Once loading is completed, staging area will be deleted. Okay, right. Now, in this case, staging area is not created now. If I go to the documentation, now second exercise is very easy to make somewhat experience with the Windows. I given that exercise. Otherwise, it is very easy. What is the second exercise? Interface for calculating what? Total salary and tax. I want to calculate what is the total salary and what is the tax I want to calculate it. Reverse engineering source into source model. Reverse engineer source into source model. Already we have this employee table is available or not? Already we have this employee table is available. So we will not do any reverse engineering. Reverse engineer target into the target model. First we have to create this one. Then we have to reverse engineer and we have to import that one. Right, how I can do that? Let me open the SQL developer. I am opening SQL developer. Then connect to your target database. There we will create this table. Then we will try to reverse engineer. So I am trying to open it. There we are seeing here B224. What is that? TDBU or TDBO? TDBO, right? That is not there then. Then create what? New connection. What is the name? B224 TDBU verb. And same thing I am providing in the next. Then RR capital ITEC 123. Then it is what? ORCL save test connect. Then we have here B224 TDBUO is available. Then what is the schema table name? This is what the table name. I am copying it. Then I am trying to paste here. Then try to execute this one. So what happened now? Table created successfully. TZT underscore EMP table created. Now this one I want to import into here as a target. So how I can import it in source model or target model? I want to import into target model. Right click on this one. Then go for what? Open. If you go for the open, tell me what are the tables are available. Those all things you can see here. Objects to reverse engineer. What are the tables are there? Only one. Remaining all tables in the schema already available in my ODE. Remaining all tables are available in the ODE. Only one table just now we created, that only appearing here, objects to reverse engineer whenever you selected. It is a new data store. What do you mean by new data store? Which is available in the database but not available in the ODE. Now select this one, click on here reverse engineer. This table is importing here. Now we have here source and we have here target. Source is EMP and target is TZT underscore EMP. Then what next? We have to go for next one is available, that is known as create interface. What I am trying to calculate? Total salary and tax. Let's go and try to create the interface. Right click on the interface, then new interface, then provide the name as M underscore total sal and tax. Then go to the mapping tab. In the mapping tab, you can observe I have here source, target, then properties tab. Where I need to drag and drop the source. If you go to the source model, there I have the EMP table. EMP table I need to drag and drop here. Then we have to go for target table. What is the target table? TZT underscore EMP. That one I am trying to drag and drop here. So do you want to perform an automatic mapping? Click on what? Yes. Now you can see here employee number, e-name to the e-name, salary to the salary, commission to the commission, DPIT number to the DPIT number. What is not there? Total salary and tax. Those things we have to create it. These are calculation columns, right? We have to calculate it. What calculation we are trying to do for total salary? For total salary, we are saying as calculation is what? Salary plus commission column. Salary plus NVL of commission column. And for tax, what calculation we are doing? Salary into 0.1. Let us do these two things. Let us do these two things. I am selecting the total sal. Then go for here properties. In that one edit. There we are seeing here salary plus. Then we have here NVL of. Observe here what it is. SQL. That means what? In SQL, whatever function supports. Those all things you can write here. In SQL, NVL function is supported or not? Supported. So you can write here NVL of what? Commission column, comma, then 0, then close it. If commission column is null, then you are writing what? 0. Then click on OK. Then go to the tax here. Then click on edit. The tax is I am saying as salary into 0.1 I am saying. Click on apply and OK. Click on apply and OK. Now we have all the columns are available or not? Employee number, e-name, salary, tax, those all things. Now we completed with the mapping tab. Next is what? Flow tab. We have to go to the flow tab. Mapping tab is complete. Mapping tab means we have to map the source and targets. You have to map it. That's it. If direct column is available, we are going to map it. Direct column is not available, we are going to calculate it. That's it. That's what job we are going to do in the mapping tab. Once mapping is completed, we have to go to which tab? Flow tab. In the flow tab, we can observe here. In this case also, source and target both are available in the same database. That is the reason only one target. Okay, staging area, whatever available, staging area also part of the target. Now, if I select here target, then it is asking ICAM select tab. Already it is mapped. Why? Because only one is available. Already it is mapped. Why? Because only one is available. That is the reason it is mapped. Now let us go for flow control. The flow control is what? False is available. Select the false. Then save it. Then try to click on run now. What is the context? Development. As of now, we didn't create the agents. If you created the agent you can select it. As of now, we didn't create it. Then log level. What is the log level? How much of details you want it. If you select here 0, no log will be created. If you select here, normally 5 you are selecting to get the data. What do you mean by simulation? Simulation means it is going to show you what exactly it is going to execute. It is not executed now. It's not executed now. What is going to execute it? That all SQL queries, everything it is going to show to you. It is going to execute this kind of query. It is going to execute and it's trying to load the data into this one. Like that, all the things it is showing. Finally, it also processing what? Commit also process like that is showing here. Got it? Now I am trying to run this one. Then go for what? Click on OK. If I click on OK, then it is going to show you session is started. If you go to the operator tab, then go to the all executions. Is it available? You have to refresh it. You have to refresh. If refresh it is available, available. Expand this one, then expand it, expand it, expand it. What is this one? Insert new rows are available. That is the main step for us. Select this insert new rows, right click and open. Then you can observe here how many rows are available. 14 are available, 14 are inserted. What is the code it is executed? This is the code it is executed. Okay, what code executed? This is the code is executed, right? We are doing a simple calculation, salary plus commission. While you are summing it, commission column null is available. We are replacing with what? 0. Then we are trying to multiply employee salary with the 0.1 and we are trying to name it as tax. Now let us go to here. Then go to the mapping tab. Right click on target data store. Go to the data. Now we can observe here we have the data or not. We have the data. And let us go and try to observe here source. Right click on the source. Go to the data. Here we have the data or not. We have the data. Okay. Now we completed this one. We completed this total part, source and target, and the source whatever data available, that one we are moving into the target. I hope today we got some kind of idea about what is the source window, target window, then properties window. Yes or no? Yes. With this I completed this exercise. Select your IKM, then observe the target data, whatever available. Next is what? Load data from where to where? Flat file to table. Previously from where to where you loaded? One table to table we loaded. One table to table we loaded. This is what? Flat file to table we are trying to load it. It's also possible to load the table to flat file also. It's also possible to load the flat file to flat file also. Those exercises we have to do it. Okay, right. Now, let us go for the flat file. I think better we can discuss this one tomorrow. It's okay. These two exercises, whatever I explained now, those two things try to do in the lab. Tomorrow means Monday. Monday we'll try to discuss this one. Okay, right. Thank you.